It was really interesting to see the involvement change with the families, but that's crucial to this program. It's not about children, it's not about parents, it's about families being together, holding hands, and experiencing successes together.
You know, the first night we came in, I was kind of thinking, well, the girls are gonna be dancing, and I'm gonna kind of sit off the side and watch. And well, of course, next thing you know, we're all out there dancing. So
we all get our energy out. We've come together as a family for the most part every single time since we started.
I really didn't know what to expect when I came to the class. For being able to just have the kids watch and mimic what the leader was saying, and then that build their confidence while they were practicing the dance moves or talking with the teachers or having me try the dance moves, which was a comedy in and of itself, I think was really fun.
What's the thunderstorm? Do you know what the thunderstorm is? Where you move your feet really, really fast, like you're running in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that your favorite thing? The thunderstorm is coming.
I had my first child who was born premature, and it was at the hospital that I was given information about parents as teachers. I don't know what we would have done without parents as teachers and all of those resources. And I looked at Janice as she was exiting my home from a visit and said, I want to do more. Let's do something with tap dance. That's my specialty. That's where my passion is. Let's talk. And then emails started going back and forth.
We started off with a pilot project about a year ago, invited our parents as teacher families to come and join us in this program and see kind of where it went. And it was actually very fun. Julie did her program, and families left with these smiles. This interaction was wonderful between the parents and the kids, and it just really turned out nice.
And it's not dance class, it's just the vehicle, just as reading is or sports. Sports is something to teach kids professionalism, control. So why not use dance and tap dance in particular? And everyone loves tap dance.
Julie said she kind of wanted a team of researchers to work on this. So there's people that are approaching it kind of from the developmental aspect and the relationship between the parents and the child, looking at how having positive interactions through dance might then lead to and facilitate positive interactions in other areas of life, as well as help with parenting and relationship development. We're actively collecting data right now for the program. So we have what are little belts that we call them dance belts to get the kids to wear them. And they're accelerometers. So it's just a little device that's about the size of a pager on an elastic band that the kids and the parents wear at each session. And part of that is to track how much activity each of them are getting during the actual sessions. We know that kids tend to be, especially young kids, tend to be pretty active throughout the day, but we're looking at what amount of physical activity do they get when they come to a Tap 2 Togetherness session.
A challenge for me and for my dance students when we're in these sessions is to not only teach these sessions, but to observe what's going on.
At the beginning, I used to think that the reflections were about myself, but really it's about how the children are reacting with the parents and reacting with you.
I've actually started to become more observing about things because of how I've looked back at my own reflections, and it's actually helped me be a better communicator, I feel like, and actually be a better listener to what's going on around me.
I really love this program. It just is really near and dear to my heart. It combines two of my favorite things pretty much, tap dance and getting to work with children. And just the combination of those two is really great.
I definitely feel more engaged in the Manhattan community, something I probably wasn't as involved in at my freshman or sophomore, junior year. I didn't have a program like this to get as involved as I wanted to.
So when I was a kid, I did dance lessons, but I never got to do tap dance. So I always thought that sounded like fun. And so I thought it was something that my daughter would enjoy doing because she's always liked dancing. She dances around the house. I also liked that I would get to do it with her.
I had no expectations of this bringing my family closer together and having a quality experience with my family, but that's what it developed into.